Hi, and welcome back to Teachers as Partners. In this video, I will overview the services we offer with our company. Our mission again is to revolutionize education through relationship based classroom management where social motivation drives 21st century teaching and learning. We train off a three-part relationship model. We start with a relationship with self, and we call that the human condition. Then we move into a relationship with the job, and we call that operations and management. Then, lastly, we finish off with a relationship with the community, which we call the social context. In our company, we offer three main services: group coaching, professional development, and motivational speaking. The difference with our services is it's led by me, Dr. Crystal Goins, who is both a professional but also has personal lived experiences in the profession for 13 and a half years. I know the research behind why this approach works, and I respect the human being behind the work. I respect the whole educator. So in my trainings, when I start with self, I can tell and educate your teachers on three main research areas, and that is self efficacy, self awareness, and self management. But say your teachers have had a really hectic couple years, morale is really low, and personally, they need more of a well being and an inspirational or encouraging PD on these specific topics or a motivational speaking on these specific topics, which is work life balance as a teacher mom, resiliency in teaching, and self care for the educational leader. I can do that as well. When it comes to operations and management, this is where I get to share my research based and research practice approaches and systems called relationship based classroom management. And so there are three main systems that make relationship classroom management work as a universal system that everyone can buy into, and that's teachers, parents, and students. There's a part framework. So, four pro social rules that universally every stakeholder gives into that builds the relationship. Then I have a communication system called Real Talk, which is positive self talk sayings. But when every individual gives into the same positive self talk sayings, it becomes the community conversational starters that redirects, reinforce, and reestablishes expectations when they're needed in the learning process. And then lastly, we have an accountability system, which is called the Delta Change process, which normalizes change for students and parents and teachers as it shows up in the learning processes. But it also is very much supported with restorative practices. Now, when you have a relationship with the job and you're operating and managing on a personal level, practically in the classroom, you're going to run into a couple things that can kind of hurt your efficacy in this area. And so I can offer motivational speaking, group coaching, and PDs on these specific topics, which is includes dealing with reluctant students, tackling disruptive behaviors, and being a relationship-based educator, because that is definitely a minority, not a majority in the schools. Lastly, with the social context, which is a relationship with the community, research wise, I can share a couple of motivational theories that kind of make relationship based classroom management work. And that's social cognitive motivation and social cultural motivation. And then the last piece is social awareness, which has a lot to do with SEL, is making sure that individuals understand socially how their community is put together and how the individuals and the group can work together. Now, in practical senses, when you're in a teacher, there are a couple things that you'll need to know to really have a relationship with the community and have the type of efficacy and beliefs that are needed to establish a healthy social context. And that is social mindset shifts post pandemic. Socially, many things have changed. And it's important that an educator understands what type of things need to change in their mind and heart to make the work happen in the 21st century classroom now. The next thing is social emotional awareness. Most people are just trying to, go through the motions and make it to the next day, but they aren't emotionally aware of what socially triggers them in the environment. And so I talk a lot about how to manage that and how to notice it and be more aware so that you can make better decisions in the future. And the last one is social cultural awareness. When you are emphasizing the differences in the cultural beliefs and traditions that people give into in a group, in the room, you'll start to wonder why they're so divided or cliquish. Well, if you give into social cultural awareness, then you can literally get to know everybody's culture in the room that shows up and then acculturate your community so that you can be more aware of how to make a space that's inclusive for all. So these are the services that I offer. Again, our why behind why we offer this is we believe, and it's been research proven, that good relationships keep us happier and healthier as adults. So why not emphasize that while they're young, and teach them how to be in a healthy relationship while they're in school and why they're at young ages so that they can work towards that happy and healthier adulthood. Again, if you want to learn more about this approach, just follow us. These are the services that we offer, and I am going to be the lead consultant who will be leading this work. Again, we are Teachers as Partners, and that's our website. You can find me there. I am Dr. Crystal Goins, the Resilient Teacher Mom, and I'm also the founder of Heartwise Scholars Microschool, which practices relationship-based classroom management, social emotional learning, and restorative practice every day for my own kids, personal kids, and other friends. All right. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye.